Hello everyone, welcome back to Alkaline Hydroxide 784, and today in the very first episode of AlkaWalks, we'll be going through Yishun Dam and trying to go to Coney Island. And the reason behind this is because I secretly like going to Yishun Dam, and I realized that you could actually go to Coney Island by going through there. So that was the plan, I guess. Let's see how it goes. So on 6th July, basically Tuesday, me and my dad kind of set off, and officially we start from the MRT because I don't want people coming to my house. You know, yeah. And as you can see, it's looks like a nice little day. The trains are going, the people are going, the cycles are there parked in the MRT. So you know what? Let's go. So we set off, and oh no, it started raining. It just started raining. And I had an umbrella, and for some reason my dad didn't bring one. So we were kind of stuck there at GV Cinemas, and my dad decided to go buy samosa from Komlas for some reason. Because apparently all he wanted to do was to bring a lot of snacks and eat them. But luckily for us, after 15 minutes to 20 minutes, the rain kind of died down and it wasn't really raining anymore. So we set off again, enthusiastically through the shelter, you know, yeah, time lapse of the shelter. And we continued walking down. There were actually some pretty nice views, even in close to MRT, that area. Some nice little bridge view here. And another time lapse later, as you can enjoy, we eventually reached Yishun Park. So, did you know that Yishun Park was originally a plantation? Yeah, in the past, Yishun actually had quite a few plantations, and there was like pineapple plantation, there's rubber plantation, there's all sorts of plantation. But Yishun Park was one of those locations, and in 1995, it was officially made into a park and opened, I guess. So Yishun Park is quite nice. It's really huge, and sometimes you can even see monkeys over there. But we didn't venture into Yishun Park. We were going off to Coney Island, remember? So we continued on through, some more roads and more people. And eventually we saw some nice little coconut trees. I don't know if they're coconut trees or palm trees or something. And as well as the Yishun Park Hawker Center. Yes, Yishun Park has a hawker center. And it seems like the hawker center has a really nice outside modern looking facade, but I'm pretty sure there's some history behind it. Well, as I've seen online, it seems like this truly is a new hawker center, only opened a few years ago. And or actually not even a few years ago, like less than that. And you know what? That doesn't mean that the stuff that it contains is completely new or completely modern, because the hawker trade has been quite a long lasting thing in Singapore, and it's still going on today because of its relatively cheaper food and the fact that Singaporeans like to eat out rather than cook at home. And I have never really been there, so yeah, but I think it's promising, given that even in this year, we still have hawker centers opening up. We still have the business thriving in a way, hopefully. And it's in my hope that it will continue on for many more years. So yeah, after the hawker center, we continued on, and you know, we eventually reached the point of the Avenue 6 and Avenue 1. Basically, we were going all the way straight there. There wasn't much else to see. And that is where the most important part comes, which is basically like the calm before the storm. There's this beautiful road basically on Avenue 1. As you walk down, it feels so serene. Like, just see this time lapse, you just feel like you want to be there too. Even though it's very simple, it's just a pedestrian road, like, just walking there normally. It's definitely worthwhile going there compared to just any other normal pedestrian walkway. And at the end of this road, you would see this nice little turn. And that's where we reached the storm that is called Yishun Dam. As you can see, Yishun Dam is actually really pretty. Even though it was, built for creating a reservoir, which is called the Lower Seletar Reservoir, and it was actually built back in 1983, which is quite a long time ago. And it really serves its purpose well, and it also serves as a really busy road for the cars to come from Punggol back into Yishun, or vice versa in a sense. And apparently that area used to be a fishing village, like especially on the other side, near the Seletar side. There's a fishing village called Seletar Fishing Village, and many people were fishing for a job as a living. And nowadays, it's really just reduced to a few hobbyist fishers, which we will see soon at the other side. And getting to the other side was, well, chaotic to say the least. It was really chaotic. It was still raining, the winds were blowing quite a bit strongly, and the cars were quite loud. But you might think that this is a very unenjoyable thing to be doing. Why would you cross a bridge when literally everything seems to be going against you? Well, actually, it was quite enjoyable for me. Maybe I just really needed to go out after a very long time, and I found this quite enjoyable. And I've been through more extreme stuff overseas, so yeah, this is probably not that big of a deal. And honestly, I like chaotic stuff. I was actually enjoying this as much as you may not believe me. So yeah, I enjoy this awkward crossing of the bridge. And at the other end of the bridge, we finally came out of the storm back into the calm. In fact, like the other side of the bridge just felt so calm. Like once we crossed it, I just couldn't believe how calm it was on the other end. And what exactly was there? Well, there was a park there. So this park is called Rowers Bay Park, which kind of reminds you of people kayaking or something. But it's kind of more of a reminiscent park of the fishing village that once used to be there. And you will soon see there were some people fishing nearby. But for now, we decided to stop at the shelter because it was raining and we were wet. I literally got splashed with water by one of the cars along the bridge. So we were just sitting there for some time, and we had like the samosa and everything. I guess my dad didn't buy it for a reason. But anyways, that's besides the point. There's something else that's really important there, which is there's a toilet. So if you happen to go along this same route, you may not be able to find a toilet if you pass by the park and the hawker center already. So this is the next place that you can find one. And at this point, it was still raining, and if we were to continue on, the rest of the pathway does not have any buses in the two islands that are along the way. And my dad was kind of hesitant on going in that direction. So we decided to go in the other direction, which was into the park. So, you get to see something different now. You get to see this park that not a lot of people actually visit. It's quite empty there. The only people that come there are like fishers. And it's really pretty actually. This place is a really nice and calm place. And that was after that wonderful storm that was Yishun Dam. And yeah, it was quite nice, repetitive. We saw these weird pink things along the dam as well as in the park. And there isn't much to say about it. You could probably just go there if you want to have some fun time. After a while, we realized we weren't getting anywhere. We were just like going straight ahead, and it eventually said that we reached Seletar Country Club. So we just continued walking and walking and walking until we actually did kind of reach some road that would eventually go to Seletar Country Club. And at this point of time, we were like, okay, we're done. We didn't even go to Coney Island. Let's at least go back home. So we were searching for a bus stop, but we couldn't find the bus stop. So we literally followed the road that the cars use, which is a bit dangerous. Please don't do that. And we continued walking. and walking, and it all looks the same until finally we saw a connection to the main road. It was the end, and we after dodging a lot of cars, we finally got there, but there was still no bus stop. We came back to the main road and we realized that okay, the nearest bus stop, we had to continue walking in the same direction that we were walking in and turn left. So we did that. We reached the traffic light, we turned left, and finally, after passing by some aerospace factories, which honestly sounds so cool, like if I wasn't doing bioengineering, I might actually want to do that. I don't know. But yeah, we saw them and we finally reached a bus stop just as the bus 117 was coming, and then we went back home. Yeah, that was the end of the trip. In the end, we didn't go to Coney Island. How sad was that? But here's the final part that we did take. So next time I have to start from that particular bus stop. Well, who knows where I'm gonna go next then. So, until then, if you found this video entertaining, please do press the like button and subscribe. And until next time, I say bye bye.